What's good, y'all? It's your boy CJ. I'm back with another video. So today I'm gonna be hitting y'all with something a little bit different. Today we're not on the charts. Today we're gonna talk about 3 books that's gonna help you improve your trading psychology in 2025. So I got 3 books for y'all today. They're not all trading related books, but all 3 of these books will specifically help your psychology and help you curate a winning mindset and a stronger mindset in order to win this trading battle that we all face with. So we got The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. So this book isn't specifically a trader's psychology book, but this book is related to the psychology between you and money itself. So in this book, he discusses a lot about how to build wealth, how to sustain it, and the psychology that it takes to actually amass a larger amount of money and to control it, and control yourself in the process. So in the book, he talks a little bit about the power of compounding. And as traders, I'm sure we all can understand compounding is very important when it comes to growing your account. We don't want to just try to hit a couple flips and then blow it and then flip it and blow it and flip it and blow it. That's not sustainable. So one thing that we as traders really need to understand is the power of an 8 to 10% return. It don't got to be 8 to 10%, but chances are we're not going to be getting a 50% return, 30% return every single month. Some people have unprofitable months. That's a real thing. But if you can consistently bring back a smaller portion or a smaller amount, you got to understand that those amounts add up. If you're returning 10% per month, it only takes 10 months to flip an account. Like, we have to understand the power of compounding, because a lot of people, when we came into trading, at least myself, a lot of the people that was in the forefront, there was a lot of account flipping going on, a lot of over leveraging, a lot of over risking that led a lot of people down the wrong path. I quickly found out that's not the path I was trying to go down, but I still slept on the power of, a 5% return is not bad. 10% return is beating the S&P 500. Over the course of the last 100 years, you're beating that, so you really can't complain about that. But along with that, Morgan Housel always also talks about just coming to terms with uncertainty, and the failures. Like, failures are inevitable. Everybody's going to reach a failure at some point in time in their career. But can you move past that? Can you move through that and learn from what you did wrong? In this book, he talks about the uncertainty of the markets and uncertainty of life. And as traders, we have to come to terms with uncertainty. If I have a 70% win percentage, I don't get to choose when the losses and wins come along. If I, out of 10 trades, I can't tell you, okay, the third one's going to be a loss, the 10th one's going to be a loss, and the rest of them are going to be, I can't tell you that. So if I'm on a 3-trade losing streak, I got to understand if I have a 70% win percentage, I have to understand that in order for me to execute on the next 7 wins out of the 10 trades total, I have to stick to my plan specifically to a T. I can't, I'm down 3, or I'm 0-3 on the week and I got 3 losses. Now on the 4th day, I'm coming into the markets trying to over leverage when that's not part of the plan. Now I'm trying to take setups that I don't even take. I trade ICT. Now I'm trying to take supply and demand. Now I'm taking breakouts. I can't do that. So, like, you have to have a rock solid foundation, like, psychologically, to really stay grounded in your strategy and not veer from that. And that's really how all that back testing that we do, all that data collection that we do on our strategies, that's how we take advantage of that and really see it come to fruition. But if you get halfway through the week and you done caught 2 L's, now you ready to over leverage and make the money back immediately. Now that data that you just collected, you did that for no reason. You finna get some wild ass result that don't got nothing to do with it. Even if you make the money back, you made that money back in vain. Like, the way that you made that money back isn't part of your strategy. So at the end of the month, even if you came out profitable, you can't attribute those profits to your strategy. But we have to embrace the uncertainty and understand, I come to the market today, I have no idea if I'm going to get a win or a loss. The only thing that I can do is follow my trading plan. And that's what makes a good trading day. If I make $100,000 tomorrow and I broke every single rule that I set for myself, that's a bad trading day. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing worse than breaking your rules and making money, because it's just going to set you back psychologically and make you think mentally that, okay, breaking my rules is okay. You know what I'm saying? And I got that dopamine hit from that. It's really going to set you back. But we're going to move on. Book number 2, The Disciplined Trader. This is a solid trading book. For trading psychology specifically, this is one of the ones. Mark Douglas goes deep into the self and how you can manage your own emotions. Understand if you have anything inhibiting you from sticking to your rules, inhibiting you from over leveraging, and inhibiting you from really growing into like a more of a rock solid, stable mentally person, how to discover what it is and how to move on from it, how to like delete those bad habits out of your life and to enforce good habits. So he talks a lot about that. He talks a lot about creating a solid trading plan to prevent you from crashing out on a court or on the charts. That's very important. And he also talks about developing a winning attitude, because I think that's one thing that we have to realize is, in the course of you losing and you're not making money, it's definitely hard for you to still have that winning attitude. Like, you know what, I'm still one of the ones. You feel me? I can stick to my trading plan. This trading plan is profitable. But it's very important for you to come into the market every day consistently with the same mindset, regardless of you're having a winning week, you're having a losing week. You're up this month, you're down this month. You just blew a challenge or you just passed a challenge. You have to come into the market every single day with a consistent attitude that's positive. But that's book number 2. So book number 3, like I said, I don't have this book on hand, but the third book is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And this book is pretty much a conversation between the main character and the devil himself. He's pretty much interviewing him and asking him like, okay, why are you doing the things that you do? And, how do people in everyday life succumb to your tricks that you throw at us? And this is very applicable to real life. This isn't a religious book, so if you're religious, don't get scared away from it. And, that has nothing to do with that. But the book speaks a lot about how you have different things in life that are thrown at you, or that are thrown at all of us for us to fail. But as long as we can remain cognizant of them, we can navigate through them and be more intentional about the way we live, inadvertently making us more susceptible to success. So like with trading, for example, we all know we can't just come in. There is no coming into trading and just, okay, I think I'm gonna just come in here, slap a couple lot sizes down, make some money, and I'm out, and now I'm a trader. Absolutely not. As a trader, guys, we're gonna have to be super intentional with everything that we do. A lot of people think that they can come in here and they could cut corners. I don't need to journal. I don't need to calculate my risk. Guys, if you're really gonna take this seriously and you're gonna create a career out of this, you have to be intentional about every aspect of your journey. You have to be intentional about what time you come to the charts. What time are you trading? What time are you executing? How much are you risking? Are you journaling? Are you analyzing your losses at a later point in time? You know what I'm saying? These are real life important things that if you're really down to make this thing real, like, you're going to end up doing them. But the book gets really deep into like just analyzing the things that what the book refers to, like your everyday person that isn't intentional about what they're doing. They refer to them as drifters. And there's a lot of traders that's drifters. A lot of people that come into the markets, they don't analyze their losses. They're not analyzing, did I follow my trading plan today? Do I even have a trading plan? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are drifters in the market and they are liquidity. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we're cognitive of the things that are put out there to make us fail, it's going to be that much easier for us to succeed. Like, for example, like, let's keep it a bean. There's unregulated brokers out there with 500-to-1 leverage, and they're giving that 500-to-1 leverage to unprofitable traders. Did that sound like God's work to you? Like, let's keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? You got prop firms out there that are denying people's payouts because of inconsistencies in their lot sizes. You know what I'm saying? Even though that is a bad way to trade, if they made the profit and you're a business and that's what you're in the business of doing, then why aren't you paying out those profits? You know what I'm I'm saying? Why are you telling this person you can't trade news, or you can't hold this trade through news, or you can't make this much money in one single day? You know what I'm saying? There's things out there that are thrown at us traders for us to lose, but as long as we're aware of these things, we can navigate them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want me to trade news, I'm closing out all my trades a half an hour before news. I might even trade on that day. There's no way you can turn around and then tell me like, oh yeah, well, we can take away these props. No, I'm not even going to give you the chance, because I understand the games that you're playing with me. You know what I'm saying? If my broker give me 1,000-to-1 leverage, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm only risking 1 to 2% per trade. And what? How am I gonna blow my account risking 1% per trade? Oh, you're giving me that opportunity, but I'm not gonna use that to destroy myself. But those are the biggest takeaways that I took from that book. But 2025, I'm gonna be reading all 3 of these books again. Constantly working on my psychology, trying to improve upon myself, as I encourage everybody else out there to do. But guys, your psychology is everything. Like with these 3 books, they're going to give you the blueprint, but you have to go within yourself to really utilize this and see it come to fruition. Like for example, in the Outwitting the Devil, that biggest takeaway is so important to me. Like, because it don't matter what industry you're in, there's always going to be stuff out there that's built for you to fail. But you know what I'm saying, these books are very important, and they're very influential on my trading. I hope they do the same with y'all. But you know what I'm saying, they say you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can't make them drink it. But the trick is to make them thirsty. But I'm out, y'all. Y'all stay blessed, stay consistent, stay humble in these markets, and we're gonna get to this money in 2025. Yeah.